My name is Cardenas. I started taking lessons when I was 17 years old. I've always been really enthusiastic about music, but I never thought I could actually play guitar because it just seemed so difficult. I started off with a couple guitar teachers, and they showed me a lot of techniques, and I just took it from there. But it wasn't quite everything. I work on albums, so I wanted a teacher that could improve my techniques because they were really sloppy. And so I went to Guitar Center. I looked at, saw a business card, I saw Jeff's name on it. So I gave him a call, and we just went from there. I've been taking lessons with Jeff for about a year. And the reasons why I decided to stay with Jeff and not go to some other teacher is because as soon as I enter the studio, there's just all this equipment there. You can see the professionalism there. It's not just a guy that's trying to make an extra buck and teach people something. He actually knows what he's doing. He's involved into the music, and you can just instantly see all the experience when you are talking to him and he's working with you and stuff. So that's why I stayed with Jeff. I really do enjoy my lessons with Jeff because when I start off, usually I always get a little bit nervous, and as soon as we start playing, I start getting into it. And as you start getting into it, he starts showing me all these new techniques and new stuff, and then we start talking about like different ways you can apply it on stage or you can apply it in something else. And as we just start getting into it, it's just really it really starts pumping me up to do something next, and I want to start working on a new project and everything, and before I know it, the lesson's up. So then I go home, I work on something new, and it's really, really exciting, and I'm waiting for the next lesson, and when I'm home, I practice something, and I'm like, oh, I got to show Jeff this, and then he works out with my techniques and whatever I messed up when I was practicing, and it's just a vicious cycle, and it's just good, and it keeps on going over and over again, and I really like the lessons. I've noticed a big improvement with my playing ever since I started taking lessons with Jeff because he works very systematically and with the smallest details. And as you start working on these small details, they just start becoming natural to you, and they just start to build up. And as they build up, it's such a big improvement. Like at first you can't tell, but just over when you come back to it the next day, it's like, wow, this just comes so natural, and you just do it more. And so there's a big improvement just when you start working with him because it's all about the small stuff, and then it gets bigger and adds on and stuff, and it leads on to new subjects and new avenues. So there's a definite improvement since I've been working with Jeff. I would definitely recommend Jeff to anybody that's a beginner, that's looking to, that's already an expert, and that wants to take their stuff to the next level. No matter what level you're at, I definitely recommend Jeff because he has such a huge background in music, whether it's actual performing on stage, whether it's little stuff with the guitar, just little techniques, whether it has to do with recording. He just has a huge, vast knowledge about not just guitar, but music in general, and you can tell that he's just continuously submerged into it, and it's a part of his life. And I definitely recommend to Jeff that anyone that's interested in guitar or in music in general. Thank you.